Lincoln, welcome.
Thank you so much, Godfrey. Thank you for having me.
Shall we tell the viewers about the story of where we met?
Yes, you can.
I can certainly tell them. So Lincoln and I are meeting on air for the first time, but Lincoln and I spend our weekends together, and we're brought together by our children. Two basketballers
Absolutely.
who are going in different directions as they grow up. So congratulations, sir, on your son's move to the US. And I can tell you that young Matsi is also working hard and trying to make it happen in the US. So let's move and not talk about families and talk about financials. So in this set, you are looking at improved profitability here. Slightly higher revenues, 2.6 billion rand. And we are also talking about operating income slightly up and you cutting down that loss. Let's talk on the revenue front. What lifted stuff?
Very exciting, very good revenue growth, both in our consumer business that grew its revenues strongly by 19%. We had our merchant business that increased their revenue by 8%. And so very good throughput from all of our businesses that gives us as a group a 9% year-on-year growth to 2.6 billion rand. So very good effort from our teams and very appreciative of the support we have from our customers.
The question we always ask in that is, can you do it again?
We are projecting that we will have our revenue guidance that we've maintained to the end of the year. So we've reaffirmed our guidance that we would meet it at the end of the year. And we have increased our guidance for EBITDA for the end of the year. So we're very positive about the coming quarter as we see momentum in the business across all the business lines.
Yeah, talk to me about that and where you're seeing this momentum, because as we know, everybody appears to be sitting a little bit on the sidelines waiting for that election here in South Africa to take place.
It might be where we are placed. Our business is focused on consumers who are mainly social grant beneficiaries, and we've seen incredible growth in our business in that space. We also have customers who are micro merchants or sole traders in the informal market. We've seen huge growth in that environment. The middle market, we've seen more challenges there with load shedding and some of the challenges that business have had, with high interest rates and things of that sort. But on the enterprise side, and again, we've seen positive developments there. So overall, we are not a proxy to what is happening in the overall economy. I think that there are huge, swings that are helping our environment as society is starting to digitize, as more of our consumers are consuming the product sets that we are able to offer. So we have confidence that we can show continued growth quarter on quarter and move our business quite forward.
Yeah, and the next question I'm going to come to you with after I ask this other question is going to focus on when you are seeing that turning into money in the bank for you. But in the meantime, I wanted to also make the point about your expansion. So you announced, was it yesterday, the acquisition of,
Yes.
yeah?
Yes, we announced the acquisition that we've signed an agreement to acquire 100% of Adumo,
Yes.
which is a leading Adumo, which is a leading independent payments and card issuing provider, very innovative business that is very strong in the middle merchant environment, which has got a strong base in the hotel and hospitality environment with its GAP business. So we've acquired that business, and we're quite pleased about what that does to our overall business, and also welcoming new potential shareholders who will be part of this deal, APIS and ARC, who are investing in the Lesaka story. And so for us, from where we've come from over the last 3 years, a huge turnaround in our consumer business, us buying the Connect and Kazang businesses, and then from there on being able to buy touch sites, and now the Adumo business gives us a sense of being now the leading fintech, in the Southern Africa space. And
then,
so this acquisition made sense. It gave us scale, and it gave us a broader product set.
And I'm sure it's not the last one. Is there more in the pipeline? And where would that be?
I think for now, there's a lot that we are looking at. We don't just want to buy assets for the sake of buying them. We've got a very robust investment committee and capital committee. But I think for us, every acquisition has to make sure that it adds to our scale, adds to our solution set, and is probably EBITDA accretive. And so for now, we're going to drive the organic growth that we've got, and we will always look at opportunities, to be a consolidator in this market.
Absolutely.
We also are growing from a geographic point of view. With this Adumo acquisition, we'll be on the ground in South Africa, in Namibia, in Botswana, in Zambia, and in Kenya. So again, we dare to dream that we can extend even beyond those countries, because we see big opportunities on the continent.
And I'm going to be asking those questions in the future. No question about that, Lincoln. But before you go, I promised you a final question, and it's on when that will all turn into money in the bank, because your shareholders, or the market today, rewarding you. The stock is up 12%.
We're very appreciative of how the market has responded, and just comments all around been very positive with what we've done. And we think that this deal will be probably consummated by end of August, we think, because it's got to go through shareholder approval and regulatory approval. But we think that all of those processes should be done probably by the end of August.
Okay, and is that profitability on a net basis in the next quarter?
No. We said, you're talking about that. I thought you were still going back to the discussion on the acquisition. So if you look at our run rate, we've moved from a loss of 104 million rands, and now we are at 76 million rand. And I think if you just look at quarter on quarter, we keep chipping away at that loss, and we'll get to that profitability. But at an EBITDA level, you see huge improvement from us. For example, if you just compare us to where we were last year, it's a 47% increase in EBITDA. Which well above our guidance. So we're quite positive about the business going forward, and we just keep chipping away at it.
Absolutely. Let's leave it there for today. Lincoln, thank you for your time. May I ask you to pass my greetings to the young man and all the best wishes.
Thank you, and give my regards to Marty. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Lincoln Mali, CEO, Lesaka, Southern Africa.